This is the final project for digital media, and I'm going to start off with the introductions since I don't want this to be longer than 4 minutes, I think. Maybe 5, who knows. So this is Keanu Bacall, Ricky Juarez, Christian Young, and Gavin Gonzalez. They're all pretty cool people, and they're just pretty cool people all together since they made the band To INOHA, and that's pretty nice. So, Keanu is the lead singer and the rhythm guitar, one of the chiller guys on there. I've seen him take photos with fans all the time. He even took a photo of one of my friends in Michigan. It's pretty cool. Ricky is a drummer. He's really good at drumming. I really don't know much more else about him other than he played for 5 bands at a time. And Christian plays the bass and does some vocals. Really good vocals, honestly. He has like a pretty heavenly voice, I can't even lie. Gavin is the lead guitarist and also does some vocals, and it's kind of a crime that Gavin got to sing a song before Christian. Before Christian. But, you know, it is what it is. Gavin's still pretty good at singing. Now, with the introductions out of the way, it's time to talk about how each band member got into INOHA. So, first and foremost, Keanu created the band with Ricky, making them a 2-person band for a little while. And Christian joined the band by sliding into her DMs, asking if they needed a bassist, and since Ricky knew Chris a little bit, he just joined with no problems at all. Just really easy, honestly. Now, lastly, but hope not least, maybe, Gavin joined the band by running into Keanu and Ricky while at a show where multiple bands were playing at. And it all just went after downhill from there. Not downhill, I don't mean to say that. Gavin's a pretty cool guy still. He's a lead guitarist, so automatically makes him cool. But that's just where it all went from there. Gavin played a lot of drums. He played drums for 5 different bands at the same time, man. It's pretty insane. Somehow he didn't become the drummer, though. He became the lead guitarist, and he's hella good at playing guitar, man. Insane. Really love his guitar. Now, it's time for the next segment. The backgrounds of each guitarist. Keanu made music by himself. He actually had racked up a few 100,000 people listening to him monthly on Spotify. He had like 600,000, I think, but last time I saw it. And he did make some good songs. I actually have some of them on my playlist as well. And then Ricky was a drummer for a band called Dunwich Heroes and collaborated with Keanu a few times on a few songs before the band happened. And Christian was Christian was active in the local San Antonio scene under the name I'm Trying. That is all I know after all the research I've done about him. So there's not much else to say about him there. And obviously I've already talked about this before. Gavin played drums for 5 different bands in the local San Antonio scene. That's really it. That's the only significant thing I found out about him. Now, after all the backgrounds of each of the band members, they're honestly really short. I had to shorten this a lot. But after the band came fully together, took them just a few months, April 2022, it started in, and now it fully finished. The band was fully formed in October 2022. It's only been around for 4 years, which I find pretty insane, because they've already racked up 2.8 million listeners on Spotify, monthly listeners, which is insane, because they're on tour right now all over America. And they've only been a full band for 4 years, which is incredible. I really have to say that. That's great. They've even joined other bands like Good Kid, and I personally do listen to Good Kid. They make some pretty good songs. I personally like their song Cicada and Bubbly. Pretty nice songs, honestly. I really like them. And right now, INOHA wasn't just on one full tour around America. They're going on their second one. And this script is old because this has 2.6 million monthly listeners on Spotify. No, a week and a half after, they gained over 200,000 more. They're at they're almost at 2.9 million monthly listeners on Spotify, which is crazy, man. It's great. Really love their success. And their most popular song, called 7 Heaven, has over 120 million listens on Spotify, which is great. I really do love that. One of my favorite songs from them, by the way, obviously. If it has 120 million listens on Spotify, then there's a reason why it's popular. And it's just a great song, honestly. Recommend you put that in your playlist, hopefully. And their latest song, called Checking Out, has around 600,000 to 700,000 listens on Spotify. It's been out for about 3 months, 2 months maybe? 4 months at max. And that's still a lot of listens in just 4 months. So their songs are still popular. They're still a great band. People actually still listen to them, since most bands fall off pretty fast. And now this is the end of the video. I'm finished. Gone. Goodbye. You have a good day.